How do you do? I'm Joseph Dean Coburn, and I teach acting. I've been asked today to talk about cultivating your imagination. All acting is imaginary. All acting takes place in imaginary circumstances. Meaningful, emotional, imaginary circumstances. So, as an actor, especially as an aspirant, you need to cultivate your imagination in a way that serves you as an actor. We'll talk more about that in a second, but I need to address a caveat. If you're involved in a class or a school where they have you dredging up some horrible memory from your past, some childhood trauma, over and over again in an effort to make you emotional, quit now. Don't do it. It's sick. It will make you at best neurotic and at worst crazy. Don't do it. Your imagination is a healthy approach to solving the acting problem. Your imagination will never fail you. It will change along with you as you change and grow in life. It seems to work when nothing else will, and most importantly, once enlarged, your imagination will never snap back to its previous size and shape. The need for your imagination in acting is far greater than in any other art form. So let's find a way to cultivate your imagination. I'll give you an exercise here in a moment, and we will see what we get out of that. The need for developing your imagination is clear. Let's say you're on a set. You know you have an emotional scene coming up today, one that's got great demands on you. And there are usually 3 takes. There's that angle, this angle, and then what's called a wide shot or a master shot. But on this particular day, the camera breaks, and then it runs out of film, and then they have to change the light, and then the light changes again, so they have to change the lights again. And then an airplane flies overhead, and then somebody in craft service knocks over a tray. In the end, you have to do 16 takes. 16 times you have to bring yourself to this emotional peak. And that's a very big challenge for any actor, but you can do it if you have mastered your imagination. Okay, so let's give you an exercise. It's an improvisation really, but in the end it's a scene. It just so happens that this scene has no dialogue. It's you sitting at home alone, and you have to write a letter. Now imagine, what letter could you have to write, and to whom would you write such a letter that it would kill you to have to write that letter to that person? Then sit down and really write the letter. Don't fake it. Here's the thing. When you really do something, even though your circumstance is clearly imaginary, it makes you behave real. Conversely, if you fake doing something, it makes you behave fake. So our discovery in this is to really write the letter and discover what it produces in you emotionally. And don't just write one letter, write lots of them. Write a letter that you imagine would make you shout for joy. Write a letter that makes you laugh hysterically. Write letters that make you feel mad, sad, bad, glad. Write lots of different letters to lots of different people. And along the way, discover what the real doing of the thing, what Sanford Meisner called the reality of doing. Discover what really doing these things can produce in you emotionally. Okay, do that, and that's a good beginning. And then you'll start to cultivate your imagination in a way that serves you for your entire life as an artist. I'm Joseph Dean Coburn, and I teach acting. Thank you.